Oh, wait, there's a couple. Oh, ain't just a patty flippin' minute here. We got a few new episodes. There's the Prime GVN and the resub Hosh and Bunny Blade. Can't click links, Tornini. And no, I'm not watching JCS Criminal Psychology. It's way too serious for YouTube night.
Our investigation in the Garden State is turning out to be a busy one. We're about to have two men in the house at the same time.
We have a lot of guys.
Whoa, double fisting.
Here comes 29-year-old Jeremy Keister. He's driven an hour and 40
Jeremy
minutes
Keister?
to get here. Casey, our decoy,
Rough name.
waves him in.
He pulled up, his lights turned off, so I figured he was getting out. Hey, Jeremy! And then his lights turned back on, so I wasn't sure if he was going to leave or not. And then he came around the corner.
He sets his car alarm and then heads straight for the side door.
How'd
Hey, thank you,
drive?
Crumb.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty far you came, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Online, using his own name as his screen name,
That's
Jeremy
bold.
Keister makes a date for sex with a girl he thinks
Thanks
is
to Tier
13.
1 Izanami.
Clearly admits he knows
Izina.
what he's doing is wrong.
So you want to have sex?
Yeah. You?
Only if you do.
Yeah.
I do not force that.
You don't seem like you would.
No, hey, yeah.
It's wrong enough for me to have sex with a 13-year-old.
Oh.
He was nervous that something was going on, because when he walked in the house, he walked in and froze. He stood there. He wouldn't go any further. I made you some brownies. You want some?
No.
Are you
Oh.
sure?
Yeah.
Hardball.
Why not?
No. I don't think I should be here.
Why? But no one's home with me.
What's that?
Jeremy, could you come over here for a minute? I'd like to
Uh-oh.
do me a favor. Take your hands out of your pockets for me. Come on over and have a seat.
Jeremy was feeling it for a second.
A long ride, huh?
He almost got away.
Sit down.
She lied right to his face.
Nothing, just to hang out.
Hang out with who?
Thanks for
Just a
supporting
nice
in the
girl.
Prime,
And how
Evan.
old is that nice girl?
She's 13.
29-year-old Keister tells me he's a luxury
Prime
car
Manny.
salesman. And as I start to read some of his chat log, he suddenly interrupts me.
Too bad you're not older. Not legal for being with a guy.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to tell me. I know who you are. So.
You know who I am.
Yes.
Who am I?
You should be Chris Hansen.
I am. You've seen the show.
I have seen the show.
Who am I?
Seen the show. You still
Say my name, Keister.
I did. I mean,
And what were you expecting here tonight?
no, really just chat, and
Did you think at all that maybe you're walking into a to catch a predator investigation?
I was very hesitant on things, yes.
But he didn't seem hesitant when he was chatting online with a girl posing as a 13-year-old.
You asked her if she had sex with her old boyfriend. Did it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bleed?
Mm-hmm.
What was your bra size?
Did you make sure to put a Band-Aid
While
on your
Keister
vagina?
has been answering questions inside.
Neosporin?
with word that another man is only blocks away.
Thanks to, he said that, but thanks to the Prime Manny.
Your pickup truck heading north to our location.
Casey
Be careful!
is ready to wave him in. He's 42.
He brought backup.
Michael Murray. Online, he sent naked pictures of himself to
Michael.
a girl posing as a 13-year-old. Later, he asks the decoy if she wants to have sex with him, but he wants it to be her decision.
Frag gives the okay, come let him in. Hey!
Hey.
He had his McDonald's bag. He
Damn,
was
he's
all
coming in
excited.
hot.
Came
Sprinting.
walking in.
Hey, why don't you come in over here? We're having a little conversation. Please join us.
What did I do wrong?
Just come here.
Nothing. What? It's your friend. It's Keister. You guys go way back. Come on. Michael, no, it's Keister,
I'd like to
bro.
talk to you.
About
Come
what?
on. We got some brewskis.
A couple things.
Unbelievable. I'm sorry. I didn't know what was going on.
Well, why don't you
Michael,
explain that?
you're killing the buzz.
Nothing.
After the 43-year-old makes a quick exit,
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
police arrest him and try to keep him quiet.
Damn. Hey, sorry about that, Keister.
Not
It's
soon to
burglar.
stop crying.
But anyway, so you like 13-year-olds, huh? What's up with that?
Back inside, Keister knows what has just happened outside and is getting worried.
I know it's in store for me outside that door.
Yeah, you can hear
Correct.
it. You can literally hear it.
Well, I've seen the show.
You know, obviously, who I am. I'm Chris Hansen.
He is stone cold.
I do.
As Keister prepares to leave, he seems to find one thing good about his predicament.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
He gets up and heads out the door
Can you sign my
into the arms
body,
of
Chris?
police
Please?
waiting outside.
Police, get down. Get down. Get down. Get on the ground.
Well, that's kind of wild. Oh, this actually just reminded me of something. Not about pedophiles. Does anyone remember, and I didn't remember this, but in the early 2000s, I think it was like 2007, in Canada, there was a man who beheaded somebody on a bus. It was a Canadian bus service. It was a Greyhound. It was a Greyhound. And a guy beheaded another guy on the bus, completely random, and ate his eyeballs and dismembered him on the bus. And there was an interview with it was on Reddit. This is how I found out about it, so you guys probably saw it. Dismembered him, ate his eyeballs, held his head up and everything like that. And I was watching that Reddit video where the guy was talking about the beheading and what was going on. And I looked it up. That guy who did the beheading and the cannibalism, he's not in jail. They released him, and he has no restrictions. He is a completely free man. And he wasn't in jail that long either. I actually don't think he ever went to jail. They sent him to a psychiatric hospital. And I think he initially got released in like 2011 with a supervision. He changed his name legally. And then in 2017, he was completely cut free. No supervision, no obligation, just completely free. After decapitating a stranger on a bus and eating his eyeballs. Yeah, that just reminded me of that because of his sentence there. Thanks to the Prime Red Baron. No, Canada. He lives in Canada. His name was like Lee, and then he changed it to like the most basic name ever. He changed his name to like fucking Will Cheeseburger. Like he gave it like a really normal, basic fucking name. Was it Will Baker? Yeah, it was something like that. It was some shit like that. Yeah, it was crazy though, reading about that. I cannot believe it. People spend their life in jail over weed. This man decapitates a stranger on a Greyhound bus and eats his eyeballs while parading the head around and dropping it, and only gets, I think it was like 4 years. Then released with supervision, and now just completely free man. Wild. Thanks to the resub injections and Lawrence.
Stay tuned as the parade of potential predators continues. From men in their early 20s.
Now I'm going to be branded as a loser for the rest of my life.
Not true.
This man in his golden years.
Just because you're on the sex offenders registry doesn't make you a loser.
Yeah, we can
Makes
get everybody
you
in position.
The
a little,
of potential
you know, a
predators
little weird to most
continues
people.
Here in Ocean County, New Jersey.
Copy this. He matches the screen image we have of him. This is definitely our guy. This is Eichmann.
I love your car.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't say the real car I had.
21-year-old John Donnelly is here after chatting online with a girl who told him she was 14. Just a few minutes into the chat, Eichmann04 tells her he's really horny. And he continues,
Whoa.
We could have lots of fun if I could come to your house to see you.
Doing what?
Kissing, sucking each other, touching each other, having sex if you wanted.
I never went all the way yet.
I would be sweet to you. You're the perfect girl.
Perfect, except that she's making it clear she's a minor. So you should know he has no business being here. But that doesn't stop him.
I've never met anybody younger than like 18, so that just worried me. So
I understand. It's okay though.
I just didn't know. Like I was just been worried. That's all. This was some.
Do you
crazy
meet many 18-year-olds?
scheme?
What do you mean?
Like there's a show, The Daily Show. Like they make fun of the news, but it really is the news.
Uh-huh.
And I was reading about it on the internet. Like they pay for like cops to like pretend they're like girls and like that.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Who would
so,
do
I
that?
just don't worry about it. But it was just like
Go on
so
the internet and
awful.
lie?
But I guess everything's cool. I mean, I don't know. So.
But as he's about to find out, everything is.
Oh, what the fuck? Just like the
How's
Daily
it
Show.
going? Good. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right.
What's happening? You up to?
Hey, what's going
Just
on?
coming to meet this person.
Really? And who's that person?
I wasn't
Tell me
gonna.
what
I wasn't gonna do anything, guys. I promise. Please. I just came to visit this girl.
He's a prime Landon
Dude, I knew
Marisa
this
Gray.
was set up. I didn't even want to do anything with this girl.
Why? That's not what it says.
I
in
know,
your
I know.
tab.
Because I was trying to impress the girl.
You're
So
trying to impress a 14-year-old girl.
I don't know what I was thinking, sir.
I'll tell you what you were
He's a
thinking.
prime
You were thinking
Timor.
about having sex with a 14-year-old
I swear to
girl.
God, I wasn't. Please, officer.
He seems to think I'm with law enforcement. He'll learn soon enough that I'm not a cop.
He's above the
You didn't
law.
ask in your chat. You said you're not a cop or something, are you?
Because I was so worried about all this. Damn it, I don't know.
If you're so worried, why'd you do it?
Because I've just been really depressed lately. I don't know what I was thinking, sir. I know I said all that stupid about having sex and stuff like that. I've only had sex with one girl in my life. I do not.
No, I don't believe that.
Every day I can't sleep because I've been thinking this is
That's
stupid,
outrageous.
John. Do you know how much trouble is? Why would you sleep with a 14-year-old girl? And that's why I never wanted to. It's disgusting.
I know, but that doesn't square with what you said and what you did.
I do not want to
Makes
be
no
ruined.
sense.
I wanted to go to college and everything. I want to go for sports broadcasting or journalism.
You want to be a television reporter.
Yes.
Have you ever been on TV before?
No.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations, John. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing What About To Catch a Predator.
Please tell me you're not. Please.
Hey, what's
Never
up?
do anything like this.
Well, who do you blame then?
Myself. For being so stupid.
I
Give
make
some
several
pato.
attempts to get the man to leave,
So, like I said, you're welcome to leave.
but he won't budge.
No point. There's no point going anywhere. I just.
Oh, he's got the strat. He's not leaving, so he can't be arrested.
Finally, after much prompting, he gets up and starts to leave the beach, only to be stopped in his tracks by police from the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office. He seems to know what to do.
He's a tier 1 Dr. Mantis. Alright. Dad of the Year Predator. Thanks to tier 1 11 XPM.
Get your mic turned on. Can't hear you. It was Sunday afternoon, and we had one more man who was going to show up. And he was coming over to meet a 14-year-old boy. And I believe we had a description of his car. So we see it pull up, and it's an SUV.
He's in the driveway, Dell, but I can't hear you coming back at me. He's backing out now. He's backing out of the driveway.
Oh shit.
He's backing out of the driveway.
We lost him.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna park on the street.
Oh, never mind.
Can you hear me, Dell?
He gets out and goes to the rear passenger side, and we think maybe he's going to get beer, pizza, stuff that we see these guys bring all the time. Instead, he grabs the hand of his 5-year-old son and leads
Oh, what
him
the
out of the
fuck?
car and up the driveway. And I hear Frag say,
Oh no! He brought his son with him.
Holy shit.
He's got his child with him.
apparently, the mother of the child, his wife, was working that day. He was in charge of the child.
Oh,
and
wow.
he just
Okay,
brought him
that's-
along. And there was a collective
That's
gasp
fucking rough.
that you could hear in the house.
He's going up to the front door and he has his child with him.
Go around the back. This door doesn't open.
He's one of these guys who had a very short online chat, but then on the phone,
Nice
he's
to read some
graphic about
Caleb.
what he wants to do. And he has this conversation with Dell, who's posing as the 14-year-old boy.
Making the turn.
Why don't they ever show female predators? Because they never caught a female predator.
Coming through.
I looked that up. They never had a female predator.
And so I'm thinking, all right, how do
They
I...
obviously exist, but they never got one on the
And
show.
so he comes in, he's got the kid by the hand, and I walk out, and he's startled. I gotta tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you just straight up right now. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Okay. We're doing a story on adults eating children, and since you have your child here, I'm not going to pursue this. Okay. But I think you know what you were doing here, don't you?
No, I was just coming to take some information.
Take a boy out to lunch you met on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My point is, because your child is here, I think it'd be best if you just went ahead and left.
Yeah, I agree. I never gonna do this again.
And of course,
What do you mean? He should still get arrested. Even more so now, this child is in danger with a guy like this, I would think.
Sir, right there.
Okay,
You
good.
come here. You come here. Let go of the child.
As gently as the female officer scooped him up, he still had to see his father get arrested.
Please give me my son, please. Can we please have my son, please? Did somebody get the car seat out of his vehicle?
Fucking wild, actually. Holy shit.
With me on these investigations.
That is a first.
Other investigations.
That is a first.
The darkest parts of the world, and expose some of the most tragic things you can see happen to kids and people. And they were just blown away. I mean, some of these guys were in tears.
You gotta put your seatbelt on, all right, buddy? Put your seatbelt on, buddy.
Wow.
For a 2-minute ride, okay?
Based upon his interview with police, the chat log, and everything else, it doesn't seem like he was going to involve the child in any sex act. It seemed like he was going to set the kid up in a room.
Thanks for resub, Conan.
And go do.
Yeah, I have no idea, I see. And thanks for the bits, XPM.
In another location.
I'm doing alright, Quack. Hope you're doing well.
During his interview with police, he suggested that it was the lack of intimacy in his marriage that drove him to do this. There was a state investigation to see if the boy in any way had been abused. Pending that, relatives have told us that at first the boy was living with the mother, then the boy went to go live with other relatives because the mother took the father back in. And
Thanks for resub, QB.
And that was the situation.
Well, that's probably the saddest one we've seen yet.
Clifford Wallach. One of the most outrageous things, it is absolutely among in 17 years of investigating predators. Away from
Yeah, that's probably the saddest one we've seen yet. Holy shit. And only 5 years. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whoa. Lovely peaches. What is that? Is that a suggestion? Is that someone's name? Okay, last one. I'm not going to watch the 54-minute one because this is just people we've seen, just the full episode, but we haven't seen this. Thanks to resub, Nep. Oh, hey, Nep.
Emily, hold on.
Thanks to resub.
Wave, 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 wave. Oh, he saw you. He saw you. He's hitting the brakes and backing up.
During our undercover operations, it's not uncommon for potential predators to appear hesitant about walking in the door.
He's trying to wave her out to the street. No way.
But we've never seen anyone like this man.
No, come on.
Bringing his car all the way back, guys.
He pulls in around back and starts asking the decoy, our actress playing a young teen, to come outside.
No, you come here.
It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning when 44-year-old Thomas Moffat, screen name Moff1960, pulls up to our house. He's a maintenance engineer for the Boca Raton Resort, a married man with 3 children. He drove more than 2 hours to meet a girl named Tony who said she was 15. Really, it's a decoy from Perverted Justice.
I'm trying to hit on you and you're laughing at me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, good. Am I freaking you out?
Yes.
Why
and
would
yes.
you freak me out?
Because I'm 44 and I'm hitting on you? So would you ever fool around with an old guy like me?
Once they set up an actual
No,
date to meet at her house,
absolutely not.
1960 makes his plans very clear.
Okay, how about after I come in, I'll strip?
Hey, oh,
For
whoa.
reals?
Sure, if you want me to.
Yeah.
Me.
Nope.
You can take your clothes off in the laundry room if you want to.
He finally gets out of his car, but won't come any closer than the back step.
And you said you were going to do something for me in the laundry room. Were you lying to me? Are you going to back out on me?
Uh-oh, you've been double dog dared.
Cautious.
Moff 1960 senses something different about the girl in the house.
Can you come here, please?
Oh, Jesus, this is scary now.
Please.
In fact, something is different. Our actress is not actually the decoy who sent Moff 1960 a photograph of herself and spoke to him on the phone. That was a member of Perverted Justice.
Uh-oh.
You haven't acted this way when we've talked before.
Oh, really? Well, talking in person is a little different than talking
And
online.
you don't sound the same on...
Oh, shit.
Well...
Oh, your picture looks different, too.
This
Thanks to
odd
Reset Video and
conversation
Seth
goes
Man.
on for half an hour. At one point,
Half
he
an
tells her
hour?
to show him proof that she is who she says she is.
Half an hour?
Get your library card.
He paces outside, peeking in the window. When the decoy comes back without her library card, he tries to convince her to get in his car and go to Walgreens.
What?
Walgreens at.
I don't believe you're who you say you are. Let's go to Walgreens.
As we told you earlier, Fort Myers police officers are staked out in the guest house. So as the man tries to get in his car, he's arrested.
Thanks to Tier 1 Pity Havoc.
So we never get to tell him he's going to be on Dateline. And he wasn't the only one. And this car belongs to the 45-year-old who was too afraid to come into the house and
Hey,
the girl
boogie
who
boards.
told him she was 12.
That's all right.
Like an over-the-counter Viagra type thing?
Quantum League. You keep telling me about that. I'll look it up at some point. Whoa! Wait, whoa, what is this? Perverted Justice refused to provide the hard drive? Why would that be? Yeah, I mean, not guilty, probably because this played a huge role in it. If you can't trust the team behind it, you can't trust the whole thing. Thanks for the bits count. Yeah, but it's his hard drive. If they provided that hard drive, it falls onto him, so he'd take responsibility for all that shit. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that lawyer fucked him. It's the prime truck. Wow. That is the first not guilty. And I think it's perverted justice's fault for not providing what they asked for. Unless maybe that's not the whole story. Pretty wild. Damn. Goddamn. Thanks for resub, Oni Tuna.